A lot of young men nowadays are lonely. They are oftentimes wondering what is wrong with me, and this constant rumination causes them to get into even more serious problems because they're creating constantly new problems and they are trying to improve themselves, and later they still don't see results because every time they get so opportunity to socialize, they are feeling uncomfortable, they are not feeling like good enough. And people don't understand the fact that they oftentimes are lonely because they are too smart. And what I mean by this, it means essentially in human relationships, the most important things is not necessarily logic. On some point, yes. For example, if two entrepreneurs meet, their relation is utilitarian because they are focused solely on doing business, on doing deals. So they have specific reason of why they meet with each other. But in most cases, when we meet with people, what they want is emotions. They want to feel good. They don't always want to have philosophical conversations. People don't always want to talk about purpose, about goals. And if you're type of person that is self-improving, that is trying to be best version, it's going to be hard. But it's normal that most people are focused solely on entertainment. They are focused on feeling good. And if you're type of person that you're, in this self-improvement movement or spiritual growth, whatever, you might feel that you don't fitting in. And in this case, you need to find yourself people with whom you can talk about topics that you like to talk, because you're not type of person that wants to gossip, want to talk about news, wants to spread rumors, etc. All this stupid stuff that a lot of young people do when they don't have anything interesting to talk about. But see, the point here is to turn from logic to emotions. And even if you're surrounded by ambitious people, still you don't need to be all time logic. You don't need all time to think before saying anything, because your authentic self is when you stop stopping yourself, when you stop restricting yourself from saying stupid stuff, from saying stuff impromptu, because this is not authenticity when you're constantly censoring yourself because you still all time consider what you're saying not worth to say. And you have a lot of ideas in your head, but you're stopping, you're overthinking, and finally you're not saying anything. So yes, the reason why you're lonely is probably because you're too smart. And you're too smart in this context means that you're too clinged to logic. And of course it's correlated with experience, because if you're not socializing regularly, it's normal that you're going to feel more awkward in this situation. So of course it's also a matter of experience. But also, as I said, important thing is that in cases of most people, because most people are having quite normal lives, you just need to switch into emotions and understand that each of us has their personal needs: emotional, spiritual, physical. And what all people want is to feel good, because a lot of people nowadays are depressed, a lot of people have a lot of sadness in their life and many other things. So we basically need to provide them with some happiness, with some emotions, with some laughter. So if you will go to them and speak about your deep insights about life, about philosophy, about what is, in your opinion, after death, about why life is worth living, etc., they are not going to be as much interested, because in what they're usually interested. Just observe and see in which things people are usually most interested in, and you will see that in most cases these things are not so profound and not so interesting as you probably learning and reading. Have a great day and subscribe my channel.